works on the big trucks. We're going to take 2 little wreckers, anchor with a flatbed, and we're going to pull the heavy backwards with it. I'll show you the rigging in a minute. All right guys, here's our layout. Got 3 lines going to this wrecker, off the boom, tailboard of the heavy, back to the boom, back to the tailboard, to the shackle. And then we're coming out off of that one to the flatbed, back to the heavy, back out to the flatbed, back to the heavy, back to the other little wrecker, back to the heavy, and into that line. I'll show you the rigging on the back of this flatbed. We didn't just go straight to the T-bar. We used it, but we chained it off. We wrap chains around the framework, make sure they're not hitting any hydraulic lines. Chain off your T-bar so it doesn't pull out, you're not pulling against your hydraulics. Then you can use your T-bar to run your lines to. Yes, I do have one wheel that's out of adjustment, but I'll show you that the tires are sliding. That's a 47,000 pound heavy versus 2 1-tons in a flatbed. Yeah, it was moving it real slow because we got 10 lines going to the load and 1 winch pulling at a time. I do want to talk about part of that rigging. Forgot to mention while we were out there. We had the 2 hooks hooked to 1 shackle pulling against each other. It's called marrying the lines. If you're using 2 different trucks, like we did, we used 1 winch off of each truck, left the other lines dangling. We married the 2 trucks together, and this way, if a shackle, snatch block, wire rope, any of that fails, it goes slack on the whole rigging. It doesn't put all that load onto the other truck. Just like if you're using 1 truck and you're using 2 lines and you're reaching both lines out there and you got 1 hook to 1 D-ring, 1 hook to another D-ring, and you start pulling on it, 1 winch always runs faster than the other. If you take and put a snatch block down at the end of that, bring one of those lines about halfway back and hook it to a shackle or a hog ring or something, and marry those 2 lines together, you can run 1 winch or 2, and you keep the line load the same all the way across the board. You don't end up overloading 1 line. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. It's just something we were playing around with here in the yard, and I figured you guys might be interested. Thanks, and have a good day and be safe.